there, first grade. How's everybody doing today? And welcome back to another remote learning math video with Mr. Enzi. Today you're going to need a couple of things inside that sheet protector. So the first thing you're going to need is your tens and ones mat. And remember that this is the math mat that has the tens on one side and the ones on the other side, but it also has that 10 frame. So you're going to want to put that on one side of your sheet protector, and watch what I put on the other side. On the other side, I have our number grid. So I put those pages back to back, and I'm able to use both sides for today's math lesson. Now, if you have to hit that pause button to get your sheet protector ready, go ahead and do so now, because I'm ready to shrink myself into the corner. Today, we are going to be doing grade 2, lesson 5.2, digits and place value. And today, we're going to be needing our tens and ones math mat inside our sheet protector, along with our number grid inside our sheet protector. And if you have longs and cubes at home, then you can also be using them to build some numbers. So today we're going to be taking a look again at some place value, and we're going to try to understand that every two-digit number has a tens digit and a ones digit. So you might remember that we have the tens and we have the ones. And our tens digits are represented by what's called a long. And the long is made up of 10 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our cube is made up of just a single one. So in order for us to count cubes, we have to be really good at counting by ones. So let's practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in order to be really good at counting our longs, we have to be able to count by tens. So let's practice counting by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then the big one, 100. Awesome job. Now, every two-digit number is made up of a tens digit and a ones digit. Let's take a look. Here I have the number 35. Now, the number 35 is made up of 3 tens and 5 ones. So my tens place comes first, and my ones place is last. 3 tens and 5 ones. 3 longs and 5 cubes. Now I have another number, the number 68. Well, 68 is made up of 6 longs and it's made up of 8 ones. $68. And then we have the number 12. Now the number 12 is one of our weird numbers. It's like one of our teen numbers. So the number 12 has 1 long, and then it has 2 ones, or 2 cubes. 10, 11, 12. So every number that's 2 digits long has a tens place and a ones place. The tens digit comes first, and the ones digit comes last. Awesome job. All right. Now, we're going to take a look at our math mat. We worked with this the other day. You might remember that we were able to make some numbers with our tens digits and our ones digit. And we used our longs for the tens, and we used our cubes for the ones. All right, now, if you do not have longs and cubes at home, remember that you can just draw a line for the long. So when you want to make a long, all you have to do is simply draw a line, just like that. And when you want to put in a cube, just put a little dot. That's all you have to do. You don't want to try and draw the cubes because then it slows us down and it becomes tough to read. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at our mat and let's try to make a number. Let's make the number, and remember, if you don't have longs and cubes, you're going to draw lines and dots. Let's go ahead and let's make the number 13. 13. Well, the number 13, I'm going to write it off to the side. 13 has 1 long and 3 cubes. 10, 11, 12, 13. There it is. Now, we also learned that we could fill out the bottom. 13 is made up of 1 long and 3 cubes. And if we had just 1 long is the same as 10. Because every long is worth 10. And 3 cubes is just worth 3, because every cube is worth 1. And 10 plus 3 more is 13. So we learned that we were able to do that. Now, watch what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add another long. Look what happened now. What's my number this time? This time, my number is 23. So I'm going to go ahead and write 23. Look at that. The only number that changed this time was my tens digit. My ones digit stayed the same. Let's see why. This time we had 2 longs and 3 cubes. So it was 20 plus 3 equals 23. That's interesting. Let's see if we can add another long. What do we have now? This time our number is 33. So I'm going to write the number 33. Look at that. The ones digit stayed the same. 3, 3, 3 every single time. But our tens digit changed. 1, 2, 3. 10, 20, 30. Wow. Wait, let's see if we can continue to change this. 13, 23, 33, 43, 53, 63, 73, 83, 93. So I can change my tens digit by adding in another long. Wow, pretty cool. All right, now let's take a look at another type of a problem. This time, I'm going to get rid of some of my numbers here. And now I'm going to show you that I can also have a number that the ones digit changes. Let me show you what I mean. This time, I'm going to start again with the number 13. There it is. And I'm going to write 13 on the outside so you can see it. 13. There it is. Now this time, I'm going to add another cube. And now I have the number 14. So I'm going to write 14. Now look at this. This time, my ones digit changed. Not my tens digit. My tens digit stayed a 1. I didn't add another long. I was only adding cubes. Now let's see, if I add another cube, now I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Notice this time, my cubes, or my ones place, changed again. So that's pretty cool that when we add a long, we change our tens digit. But when we add cubes, we change the ones digit. Now let me show you why this is important. Let's take a look at our number grid. Remember that our number grid is made up of the numbers from 0 all the way, mine goes up to 110. And every 2-digit number has a ones place and a tens place. If it's a single-digit number, this is the ones place. That's all it has. It's made up of cubes. And that's it. And all of a sudden, we're made up of a long. But we have 0 cubes. And then in this row, our ones place is the second number. It's that last number. That's how many cubes we use to make the number. It's always the very last digit, the ones place. It's all of our little cubes. But our first digit, when we have a 2-digit number, is our tens place. And it starts with the number 10. It's the only time we can use a long. And notice that the tens place appears first when we have 2-digit numbers. And then our tens digit turns into a 2. Look at that. And then it turns into a 3. So our number grid can show us all the tens and ones digits that we have in our numbers. Now, let me show you what I like to do with our number grid. And you're going to need your number grid for this. I want you to color in every number that has a 3 in the ones place. See if you can color every number that has a 3 in the ones place. I think I found one. Here is a 3 in the ones place. Here's another 3 in the ones place. Look at that. I have a 3 in the ones place. Here's another 3 in the ones place. Another 3 in the ones place. Did you find a pattern? I sure did. Look at all of my 3s in the ones place. They're all the numbers that go in a column up and down the elevator. The ones digit stays the same. Look at that. It always is a 3. Only the tens digit changes. Pretty cool. All right, go ahead and erase your number grid. Let's try another. I want you to go ahead and color in every number that has a 7 in the ones place. See if you can find all the numbers that have a 7 in the ones place. Oh, I found one. Here's a 7 in the ones place. Here's another 7. Another 7 in the ones place. Ooh, I found another pattern. All the numbers that have a 7 in the ones place go up and down in a column. 7, 17, 27, 37, 47, 57, 67, 77, 87, 97, 107. All the sevens are in the ones place. Wow! Now, this time, I want you to find all the numbers that have a 2 in the tens place. Ooh, remember, the tens place is the first number. Which numbers have a 2 in the tens place? Oh, here's a 2 in the tens place. Well, here's another one. And another one. Oh, another one. And another one. I see a pattern. The numbers in the tens place are the same when they go in a row, across, side by side. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then 30 starts with a 3 in our tens place. So our number grid can help us to see how our ones digits and our tens digits can change and how they can stay the same. Awesome job! Today we took a look at some of our digits in our place value. We looked at the digits in the tens place. We looked at the digits in the ones place. We practiced making numbers with longs and cubes. And then we looked at our number grid and we found certain numbers that fit a certain rule. Wow! Awesome job! You're going to head into your seesaw activity because you're going to be able to practice some digits in place value. And I can't wait to see how smart you are.